The year is 1954. The world is caught in the throes of the Cold War, a time of intense geopolitical tension between the East and the West. Amidst this backdrop, a strange event at a Tokyo airport will soon grip the imagination of many. A man arrives from a place that doesn't seem to exist on any known map. He speaks of a country called Taured, a place no one has ever heard of. His story is a perplexing tale of passports and maps that defy logic. It's a story that challenges our understanding of reality itself, making us question what we know about the world. Imagine stepping off a plane, weary from your journey, expecting a routine check. You hand your passport to the immigration officer, confident everything is in order. The officer frowns. He says your passport is fake, a forgery. He says your country doesn't exist, leaving you in a state of utter confusion. This is the predicament the man from Taured faced. A situation that seemed impossible. He was a well-dressed, articulate man who spoke multiple languages fluently, adding to the mystery. He insisted on the legitimacy of his documents, showing confidence in their authenticity. He claimed to be from the country of Taured, a place that seemed to exist only in his mind. The Japanese officials were baffled. They scrutinized his passport, looking for any signs of forgery or tampering. It looked genuine, stamped with visas from previous travels to various countries. The stamps were authentic, and the document seemed legitimate. But no one had ever heard of Taured. The man was insistent, claiming he had traveled from this mysterious place many times before. He pointed on a map, showing where Taured should be, confident in his knowledge of geography. In its place was the tiny nation of Andorra. The officials were perplexed, the man was confused. He had never heard of Andorra and was certain that Taured existed. As the night wore on, the mystery deepened. The airport buzzed with whispers and speculation. The man became increasingly agitated, his frustration growing with each passing hour. He felt trapped in a bizarre situation, unable to convince anyone of his story. He couldn't understand why no one believed him, despite his earnest pleas and detailed explanations. The authorities decided to detain him for further questioning, hoping to find some logical explanation. They hoped to uncover the truth behind his impossible story, a story that defied all known geography and logic. The man from Taured's story has fueled countless theories. Some believe he stumbled upon a parallel universe. Perhaps he slipped through a crack in reality. Others suggest he was a time traveler. Maybe he was flung into our present from a distant past. Some suspect a government cover-up. Could he have been a spy with a fabricated identity? Mental illness is another possibility. Perhaps he suffered from a rare form of delusion. Maybe his perception of reality was distorted. Despite all the theories, no definitive answer has ever been found. The man from Taured's origins remains shrouded in mystery. The man was held overnight in a hotel room under strict surveillance. 2 immigration officers stood guard outside his door, ensuring he couldn't leave unnoticed. The next morning, the unthinkable happened. He vanished without a trace. The room was on a high floor. There were no balconies, making an escape seem impossible. The windows were sealed shut, leaving no possible exit. It was as if he simply ceased to exist, leaving behind only questions. The authorities searched high and low. They investigated every lead, every clue, but the man from Taured was never seen again. His disappearance a complete enigma. His case was closed, but the mystery lingered, haunting those who knew of it. Was he a visitor from another reality? A victim of circumstance? Or something else entirely? Or simply a figment of our collective imagination? A story too strange to be true. The truth, like the man himself, remains elusive, forever shrouded in mystery.